Hi everyone, welcome back to Essy Cooks. In this video, we're going to be doing another vegan meal prep. This is maple barbecue tofu with roasted veggies. So we have roasted broccoli and potatoes. You can totally use sweet potatoes instead if you like. This one is so delicious. It's honestly one of my favorite ways to make tofu, and it reheats so nicely. I love this one. Can't wait to have it time and time again. We made this as part of a big meal prep, so I actually made a double batch in this video, 4 meals for myself, 4 meals for my husband. So I'm going to show you the ingredients for one person, which is 4 servings. So you're going to actually see double here, but I'm going to give you the ingredients for one. All right, so 1.5 blocks of tofu, extra firm tofu is what we're going to start with. Cut those into about 10 slices depending on the shape of your block of tofu. Now we're going to cut in crosshatch patterns into those slices, into those slabs. This is going to help them look really cute, obviously, for the aesthetic, but it's also going to be practical. It's going to help the marinade to absorb right into the tofu. So I actually froze my tofu and thawed it because that's going to help the marinade absorb better as well. So that's just a little trick. When you get your tofu home from the grocery store, throw it in the freezer and then let it freeze overnight and then put it back in the fridge to thaw. It's going to create these little air pockets like you see there, and it's going to help the marinade to absorb. It also helps with the texture. All right, next up we have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup for our maple glazed marinade. If you have time, you're definitely going to want to marinate these to make them even more flavorful. I left mine for a couple hours. You can leave them for up to 4 hours. If you don't have time for that, no problem at all. You don't have to marinate them. You can just put them in here and we'll glaze it afterwards. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of smoked paprika. That adds so much flavor, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. That adds a ton of flavor too. And next up we have 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. You can use any barbecue sauce that you like. Also, it's going to add a lot of flavor between the barbecue sauce and the maple. This is just so good, and it's really easy. As you can see, just a few simple ingredients to make this marinade. It's something I love to have on a weeknight as well. If I don't know what I'm having for dinner, I just have like some roasted veggies, some salads, some potatoes, whatever. It's kind of like that vegan vegetarian version of a meat and potatoes dinner. This is the perfect side. So whisk that all together, and that's our beautiful, gorgeous, glowing marinade. We're going to put all of our tofu in here. This brand of extra firm tofu kind of fell apart a little bit more. It's not quite as firm as the usual Sunrise brand that I use, but don't worry about it. It's still going to taste really good. Now, not all of my tofu could fit right into the bottom of the dish, so I'm just going to move them around and coat them as best I can and just allow that sauce to soak all the way through. So don't worry if your dish isn't quite big enough. You can do what I did. Move them all around and just allow that marinade to really soak in. I would say with tofu, you don't want to marinate it. Longer is not necessarily better beyond 4 hours. If you leave this overnight, it can kind of start to break down the tofu a little bit. It might not stick together as well. So just something to keep in mind. Try not to marinate more than 4 hours if you can. And now 5 medium potatoes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, yeah, so I'm good to go there. I've got enough potatoes for the 2 of us. Because like I said, I am double batching it here. And here's my husband here to help with the meal prep and the theatrics and make the video a lot more entertaining than I ever would. So good for that. And also so good for cutting up the potatoes. Okay, so he's going to be dicing those potatoes finely. We're going to put them into small bite-sized pieces because we want them to cook really evenly. And if we put bigger chunks, they're not going to cook at the same rate as the broccoli. Now I'm using frozen broccoli. You can see I've put it on the sheet here, 4 cups per person. So 4 cups for 4 servings. The thing is, because it's frozen broccoli and I didn't spread it out far enough on the sheet, a bunch of water did come out. So I had to kind of dump that out halfway through and keep roasting them until they were a bit crispy. So if you have fresh broccoli, even better, but sometimes frozen is just, it's cheap, it's convenient, it's easy, it's already chopped, so I love it for that. Now we need some extra virgin olive oil, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and then we're going to add some seasoning salt and fresh ground black pepper. We're going to be putting that same seasoning on both our broccoli and our potatoes. For me, seasoning salt just makes this taste so good. Anytime I'm roasting potatoes, I find seasoning salt is the thing, and it tastes so good on broccoli too. But regular salt works too. Use whatever you like, whatever you have. You can mix up the seasonings. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing. And I forgot to preheat the oven, so I'm going to preheat that to 400 degrees. Luckily, my oven does preheat pretty quickly. So now the potatoes are all nice and small cubes, cut into small cubes there. We're going to roast those veggies for 25 to 35 minutes or until they're cooked through nice and roasted and crispy. So same routine with the potatoes, extra virgin olive oil, Italian seasoning, seasoning salt, and fresh ground black pepper. I'm going to throw those in the oven and let those roast until they are cooked all the way through. Now you can check on them. Sometimes the broccoli will be ready a little bit sooner than the potatoes, or vice versa. Make sure you're flipping them halfway through, and I had to drain off the water like I said on the broccoli. Now in a pan on medium heat, I'm going to add some olive oil and I'm going to start cooking up my tofu, my barbecue grilled tofu. I guess it's not grilled, it's pan fried, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna cook it for 3 to 5 minutes per side on medium heat, just until it's nice and golden brown, lightly browned on each side. If you cook them in a cast iron, that's really nice as well too. It gives them a little bit of a char, which is nice. So just cook them until they're cooked to your liking. Like I said, about 3 to 5 minutes, flip them over very carefully. This tofu, like I said, wasn't quite as firm as my usual, but that's okay. Now, once everything is cooked all the way through, we're going to separate it in between 4 meal prep containers. I have 8 here because we double batched it. Now, with the potatoes, I threw them back in the oven to broil them for a few minutes, flipped it, broiled them again because I wanted them to be a little bit crispier, and that's just a way to do it really express at the end, but keep a close, careful eye on them to make sure that they don't burn. Now we're just going to keep that leftover marinade from earlier when we were cooking the tofu and just drizzle that on top of the cooked tofu. Yum. It's absolutely so good. Definitely do not throw away that marinade because that's the star of the show. Now look at the final result if you want. You could put a little bit of ranch or a little bit of barbecue sauce on top of the whole thing if you wanted a little bit of extra sauce. That's totally up to you, but there is the final finished result. Now I'm doing a new meal prep recipe every single week, so make sure you check out essycooks.com and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.